Hi guys, good afternoon. It's Sunday. It's Kim for Homes, and I just came on for a quick scope this afternoon. I'm just doing an open house, showing some property today, and I'm in between clients, so I thought, hey, I'll come on and do a quick scope. But the reason that I wanted to come on and do the scope was because today's showing property had a couple that came in and only wanted to work with the listing agent, which is totally fine. But hey, let's see, I think that is Kings. Hello, thanks for joining. I was just saying that I came on for a quick scope today between showings. Nothing else to do, waiting for another client, so I thought this was a good time to come on for a scope. But the point of the scope today is really, I had a client that came in and they really only wanted to work with the listing agent, which I totally understand. Hi, King Shadoy, I believe that is, or Shadol, thanks for joining. And they only wanted to work with the listing agent, and I totally get that. But I really want to be a resource of education as well as selling real estate to you. So I wanted to just talk about, as a buyer, what is really the best thing for you to do when it comes to working with the real estate agent or realtor. There's no reason for you to go it alone. There's no reason to drive by looking for open house signs. There's no reason for just going online and hoping that you see what's there, because a lot of times online those things are really outdated. You really want to have a qualified realtor working with you. Now, the reason you want a qualified realtor working with you is because, one, you're going to save a lot of time, and you may not believe it, you're going to save a lot of money. Working with the listing agent is not always the best thing for your pocketbook, and it's also not necessarily the best thing for your time, because that listing agent, yes, they do have some insight that maybe a buyer's agent doesn't have, but what they don't have is the ability to make sure that you don't overspend on that property, because their commitment is really to their client, who is the seller. Now, I'm not a big gambler, but I don't think that I can bet high and low with the same dollar. So if my goal is to make sure that my seller gets the highest possible price for their home, how can I at the same time ensure that you get the best possible price for the home that you buy? I don't know. It seems virtually impossible. So a couple things just so that you know as a buyer. One, it doesn't cost you anything to have a realtor. The realtor is paid on the listing side. So as a buyer, you're not paying anything for that realtor to get you the most up-to-date information on the listing, to make sure that they get you out and look at only homes that are matches for you. I mean, what a waste of time is it to drive around, go into homes, you need something with at least 4 bedrooms, and the home only has 2. Does nothing for you. You need something within a certain price point, and it's way out of your price point. Now you've fallen in love with something that you really should have been looking at in the first place, because it's not realistic for you. A realtor can save you time with that, and a realtor can save you time, a lot of money as well, because that realtor's job in working for you is solely to make sure that you get that property for the best possible price. Make sure that you do not leave a dime on the table. So when you're out looking for property, or when you're in the market to buy, go ahead and get a qualified realtor in your area. Now, you can find us. If you don't have a qualified realtor in your area, we have referrals all across the country. We work with, we're with Coldwell Banker, so we have a network of realtors nationwide. So you could just give us a contact. You can go to our website or our Facebook page. I put it right here in the title, KimandDeniseForHomes.com. or Kim and Denise for Homes on Facebook, or if you can private message me. I don't know if you can private message on Periscope. I don't know, but if you can, I'm right here, Kim for Homes. And thanks to everyone that's joining. I really appreciate everyone joining, and I hope that you'll share this, because there's people that are looking all the time to buy property, and they just waste so much time driving from home to home, open house to open house, thinking that they're doing the right thing. And I only want to work with the listing agent. I love it because we get to work both ends. It's a little different for my partner and I, because there's 2 of us. Both of us are incredible negotiators and love it. So if we do double end a property, which means that we represent the buyer and the seller, we're able to do that because there's 2 of us. So we become competition for each other. It can get pretty ugly in the Kim and Denise offices when that happens, but we love it. But that way we can make sure that one person is working solely with the seller and one person is working solely with the buyer, so that everyone is getting what they need to reach their goal. The seller definitely making sure they get the best possible price, the highest possible price, and the buyer the absolute best possible price. So no one loses or wastes money. Most importantly, your time. So make sure, if you are in the market for buying or selling real estate, you can always contact us, and we can help you locate an agent in your area. If you're out here in the San Fernando Valley or the Conejo Valley in California, we're your team. It's just, I just wanted to get that out, because so many times I see people do that and I think, wow, you're just driving around for no reason. I can narrow that down for you. Or you're focusing solely on the listing agent, and it's almost as if you're waiting to waste money, because their goal is for their client, not for you. So I am Kim with Kim and Denise for Homes, and I really appreciate the fact that you joined me this afternoon. And I'm gonna go because it looks like my next client is about to show up now. Have a great day.